What makes you feel good? What floats your boat and makes your steps lighter? What puts a smile on your face without fail and make even your Monday blues disappear? Well, those are the kind of positive ideas we want to focus on because from this point and on, it's good vibes only. On Good Vibes Only, we invite some good people into the studio to talk about good things only. And that is whatever makes us feel happy, whether it's foods, moods, hoods, or goods. And today's good people with the good vibes are Jun Bumsun and Noogi of the band 양반들. Hello!
반갑습니다.
Hi
Hello.
and welcome. Thank you so much for joining the show. Could you start by introducing yourself to our global listeners?
Hello, my name is Bumsun. I'm the singer of Yangbans.
Hi, my name is Noogi. I'm a bass player and a producer.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's the first time having two guests on our show.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So how many people are there in your band?
We have in total 6 people.
6 people.
6 Yangbans.
6 Yangbans. And what are the other members doing right now?
That's a good question. What are they doing? One of them, Hak, who was supposed to be here today,
Oh, yeah.
our visual artist, he unfortunately got into an accident last week.
Oh my goodness. So it's so unfortunate.
Yeah,
sorry to hear that.
He could be tuning in right now, but he's at the hospital. He's okay.
Is he in Korea? At the
He
moment?
is in Korea, but it's unfortunate that he couldn't make it here today. Would have
I
been lovely.
know, yeah. I heard the news too, and I'm just so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the other guys should be fine. They should be just chilling at home. Yeah.
So you guys don't live together in a dorm or anything like that, right?
No, but pretty much because we all live in the same neighborhood in Haebangchon.
Oh.
We call it HBC.
HBC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same village.
That's good.
Pretty much.
It's good that you don't live together, but in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, we have some space from each other.
Oh yeah,
but
you need that
Yeah,
space. Because when I worked as an idol, we all had to live in a dorm, 숙소, together.
Yeah, how was that?
So there are pros and cons.
Right.
Because
Okay.
we had lots of schedules, so we would always, it was easier to, transfer.
Would you guys like fight?
No, never,
No?
never.
That's good.
Yeah, and we had our own rooms.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's good.
That's good.
All right, well, congratulations on your new album release.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love the album. Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate it.
when I listen to your music, to put it in one keyword, I personally thought it was very dreamy, like 몽환적이다. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
Glad to hear that. Yeah. It was intentional that we wanted the album to feel like a dream,
Oh yes,
more like a journey into the subconscious, into the ocean.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a bit about your latest album, Hymns from the Dragon Lake, which was released just on June 12th?
Yes, 2 weeks ago. We wrote this in Thailand last year, in April.
Last year.
The whole band went to Koh Samui.
Koh Samui?
Have you been?
No, but it's a famous like a honeymoon
Yes,
spot.
yes.
It's a beautiful place.
Yes, it was our honeymoon as a band, pretty much. So 6 of us, well, Hak wasn't there. 5 of us went there, and we wrote it there, looking at the ocean, the Pacific Ocean.
Wow.
It was a lovely, lovely time. But so it has a very strong Thai energy in it, Pacific energy.
And isn't there a song called Kapkunka?
Kapkunka.
The last track, right?
Kapkunka. Yeah.
Oh.
We just wanted to thank the Thai people for their hospitality and kindness because they were absolutely lovely and kind.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love
Yeah.
Thailand too. But why Thailand?
Why not? I mean, we've been traveling as a band. We've been traveling to different parts of Korea. For example, we wrote our first EP in Jirisan, and then we went to Haenam, Dankanmal, and then we went to California, Joshua Tree,
Wow.
and then we wanted to try the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and we heard good things about Koh Samui, so
Yes.
we went.
So all of your members agreed to go there.
Yes. This guy especially wanted to.
Noogi, you wanted to go to Thailand?
Yeah.
It must have been quite an experience.
It was, yeah.
And is this your first full-length album?
It's our first full-length album as Yangbans. So I have dropped 3 full-length albums under the moniker 전범선과 양반들, Jun Bumsun and the Yangbans.
Yes.
But that was before any of these guys, before Noogi joined.
Before the member changes.
Before the members changes.
And before the name change.
Before the name changes and before my military service. A long time ago.
Oh yeah, the military service changes lots of
That
things,
changes
right?
everything.
Especially in Korea.
Yes.
So does the album have a specific theme? Was there a message you especially wanted to convey through your songs?
As the title suggests, it's called Hymns from the Dragon Lake.
Yes.
So we kind of just started having fun with this idea of the Dragon King. I was looking at the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, maybe there could be a dragon in there. And we started to write about our journey to meet the Dragon King at the Dragon Palace. Kind of like Atlantis in the ocean. Some kind of a mysterious, mythical place.
Very creative.
Of
you guys.
It was our dream, kind of like a fantasy, I guess. And then it started sort of moving on. And then we realized there was actual legend in Thailand called the myth of the Sutsat corn, which is actually about the Dragon King.
Wow.
Everyone knows about this legend in Thailand. So we learned about this. It was very inspirational. So we played with it, and so this whole album is about our Yangbans' journey to meet the Dragon King.
Amazing. Wow. There's a deep meaning behind it. By the way, I love the album cover. Who designed it? It's so pretty. The blue color, the hand, was it the crystal ball?
It's the crystal ball.
I
It's
love
like
that 분위기, the atmosphere is beautiful.
It was done by, it's a painting done by Miss Lee Kum-hee, who happens to be the mother of Hak, our visual artist. She's
that's so cool.
it is very cool.
Wow, the
yeah.
mother of your member.
Yes,
your member's
yes.
mother.
She's a great painter herself.
Wow.
And she toyed with the idea of, that's Yeoju. Remember how in the whole dragon lore,
Yes.
in order to become the dragon, you have to catch the Yeoju, the crystal ball.
Yeah. Wow.
I kind of wanted that to be like our planet, the blue marble, the planet Earth. But yeah, it's amazing.
It's really beautiful. The color, I think it really goes well with the album, the whole
Yes.
song list too. So what's the song making process like for the band? Like, do you start with the lyrics first or the melody? How does it all begin?
It's never with the lyrics first these days, especially with Yangbans. It used to be lyrics first with 전범선과 양반들, but now it's just the boys
Yes.
just jamming. Do you want to explain how you guys jam? How you wrote this?
At the beginning, we just experienced the same thing, like eat same food and swim at the same spot and come back to our home and just jamming. That's all.
Yeah, I just record them jamming for hours.
So you just record for hours and then you come up with an
He picks
inspiration.
the song.
Yeah, they're just jamming like just for fun. Whatever comes out of them naturally.
Oh.
And I record them for hours, and then I listen to them again and again, and I write songs on it. And it's a very natural process, very spontaneous.
Wow. I think that's
Improvisational.
possible because you guys can play the instrument yourself.
Yeah,
Right,
they're
that's a big
fantastic.
part.
Yeah, they're fantastic. You played instruments too. You're a guitarist.
Oh, I'm too shy to talk about that. It was like we didn't play it like you guys, but it was more for a concept.
Right. But I really like that idea. I really appreciate the fact that you would play instruments. It means a lot to us, you know?
It was a fun experience. I was the guitarist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I regret not continuing to play it.
You should. Never
I
too
should
late.
start again. Maybe someday. I'll
Yeah.
start practicing, starting with the classical guitar first.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
So, where do you get your inspirations as you jam together, or
Yes. It's mostly, we get very strongly influenced by the nature. So for example, if you're at Joshua Tree out in the desert, the music becomes very dry. and very like intense, and it's all about the sun and the moon.
Right.
But when we're jamming in Thailand by the ocean,
Yes.
it's all very chill and like breezy, smooth. So it almost feels like we're not writing them. It almost feels like the nature around us is writing through us,
Wow.
and we're just letting it flow.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's why this album is so amazing because it's so breezy. I think it's also perfect for the weather nowadays.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to listen to one of the songs from the album, Hymns from the Dragon Lake. Here is 바다님, The Sea by 양반들. We just heard 바다님, The Sea by 양반들. Oh, what a breezy and beautiful song.
Thank you.
Can you tell us about the dance? I don't know if I should call it a dance, but the music video.
Yeah. We filmed it in Gyeongju, in front of 문무 대왕릉,
Yeah.
which is the tomb of the great king Munmu. This is a very unusual tomb because it's literally in the ocean.
Oh.
You see those rocks behind me in the
Yeah.
music video? That's the tomb.
I see.
And he was buried there because he wanted to be the Dragon King and protect Silla, the ancient Korean kingdom.
I see.
And so when Hak asked me, you should just go out by the beach and dance. And I was like, okay, let's go to Gyeongju. I'll dance in front of the Dragon King. And that's what we did.
Yeah, you looked very natural. It seemed like, did you practice it or did it just come to you?
No. I was just trying to be like the ocean. You see how the waves behind me?
Yeah, you were like the wind and the paddle, the wave and the wind. I could
풍요.
really see it. Yeah.
Literally.
But it looks really windy. Was it cold outside?
It was very windy, very cold, which was why it was done in a single take.
One take.
One take.
That's good.
But it was, and the oceans would sometimes like come to me.
Oh.
There was one take that I really liked. I was really good at it. But
Or the
then,
dance.
but then the camera was like all wet and everything. So
Oh no.
Yeah.
So I see. So you remember Hak was in charge of the video?
yeah, he's our visual artist. He is a member of Yangbans. He films all our music videos and does all our visual stuff on like live sets too.
Wow. Right. Right, let's take a look at some comments from our listeners. Johnny says, this is much more chill than I expected. I can listen to this for calming thoughts.
Yeah.
And Unzip S says, the name 양반들 is so Korean and cute. How did the name come about?
Oh,
Long story.
it's interesting that you find this cute.
Oh.
Thank you. But I named this when I was in America. I went to college in the States and I wanted to come up with a Korean name. And I thought Yangbans was cool.
Yeah.
Yangbans are always chill and,
Right.
I
I think it's
writing
perfect
poetry.
for your
you know.
perfect for your band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so when
yeah. Can you explain what 양반들 means?
for those who are not familiar with Korean history,
Yes.
this is what I told my American friends too. So basically, Yangbans are like samurai, like the Korean equivalent to samurai, except they don't fight with swords; they fight with pen
Oh,
or the brush.
the brush.
Yeah, they're very chill, just fighting with poetry. That's the kind of lifestyle I want.
It's
Yeah.
very traditional and ancient.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be traditional and ancient, but it's just like because we're busy too much these
Right.
days, Just wanted to.
But when I watch your videos, I feel like I can feel that you want to keep the traditional Korean, the 전통 Korean vibe.
Yeah, there's a certain, I think, spirit, a Korean spirit, which I call wind and flow, or 평류.
Yes.
It's the idea of attitude of just going with the flow of nature, rather than trying to go against it.
Right.
You know?
So I read that you define yourselves as wind and flow musicians instead of rock and roll or rhythm and blues musicians.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Because like we've been struggling to define our genre. Because like wherever we go, like these guys, especially Noogi, they're so versatile and talented that they can play whatever.
Oh.
So it depends on where we are. Like we'll play disco, funk, jazz, rock and roll, soul. Like so it's like hard to define. But we are influenced mainly by the natural environment,
Yes.
the nature around us. I think that was similar to Pungnu or Wind and Flow. So rather than just putting us in a certain box, we just call ourselves Pungnu. Yeah, just go with the flow of the wind.
Go with the flow. I like that.
Yeah.
And I've also seen that the band was described as a psychedelic band. What do you think about that?
What do you think about that?
I think psychedelic means like natural about playing or singing, about music. So I think it's a good thing, but yes, okay. Psychedelic band, I like it.
There is a side to it.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. We love like the 60s, 70s American English psychedelic rock bands.
Yeah.
But no, we're just
Wind and Flow band.
yeah, we're not
I can
exactly
see,
that too. You know?
right. I can see all of it. Wind and flow, like nature, rock and roll, blues, psychedelic. Like I can see all of that in your music.
Yeah.
So I guess, like you said, it's all
Whatever
of it.
flows.
Yeah, whatever. Go with the flow, right?
Right.
All right, it's time for another song break. So we're going to listen to some more tracks from the latest album by 양반들. Let's listen to Let It Flow as well as Questions. We just heard Questions by 양반들 and Let It Flow also by 양반들 but right before that. And if you're just tuning in, I'm joined by members Jun Bumsun and Noogi of the band 양반들 for this week's Good Vibes Only. I mean, I love all of the songs in the album, but if you ask me what my personal favorite song is from the album, I would say Let It Flow and The Sea.
Right. Yeah.
But Questions, Noogi was telling us during the break that it's your favorite song. I mean, I'm sure all the members have your own favorite song in the album. What can you tell us about your personal favorite song in the album?
My favorite song is Questions and Kopkun Cup.
Oh, and why?
Actually, when I was recording the questions, the pattern of bass line at the outro was like happened accidentally, but
Oh, really?
I really liked it.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
During the recording studio.
Oh. But
Yeah.
then you liked it?
Yeah, I feel like I'm controlling all the chords and all members' vibe, so I liked it so much.
And none of your members knows about this?
Yeah,
I just found out. I mean, that's part of the fun of like being in a band when we're creating, like collaborating.
Yeah.
All the time. So we always have these discussions about which song, like even when we're mixing, when we're writing together, and when we're choosing the title track. There's always a difference in opinion. But yeah, I mean.
What about Bumsun? What's your favorite track?
My favorite track, I think Answers. We haven't played it here today, but Answers is my personal favorite. I really like Let It Flow too.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I insisted that it should be the title track. But yeah, I love all the songs.
Right,
so.
of course. All right, let's take a look at some comments from our listeners. Taipei Wern says, this song, Let It Flow, can be my lullaby when I want to sleep at night. Their songs are kind of cool, looking them up on Spotify.
Yeah, you guys should definitely stream this album before you go to bed. I do that too. Like lying in bed. That's the best sort of way to, I think, appreciate this album.
And it's also good to listen to the album when you're like preparing for work, like before you go to work, like after you take a shower or when you're doing the dishes, just anytime.
Anytime.
And Johnny says, I think Let It Flow is my favorite so far. And we'll need to listen to the album in order.
Thank you.
And speaking of listening to the album in order, we have a Japanese listener whose screen name we unfortunately can never read because none of us can read Japanese here. And this listener was asking about the track list of hymns from the Dragon Lake. The listeners noted that tracks 3 and 4 are The Old and the young.
Yes.
And tracks 5 and 6 are questions and answer. This
Yes.
was obviously done very intentionally, right? Can you tell us a little bit about these tracks?
Wow, you guys found it out.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, good point, you guys.
So the track 3 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the old and the young, questions and answers in a dream. So actually it's the 5 songs is a single story. It's a story of the old and the young questioning and answering in a
Wow.
dream. It's where we meet the Dragon King, basically.
Wow. So it's like chapters after chapters.
Yeah, it's like a small EP within an LP.
Wow.
It's like a yeah.
So of course it was very intentionally
Yes,
done like
yes,
that.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. And Taipei Wern has just let us know that the Japanese the Japanese listener's ID is called Satomi.
Satomi-san.
Thank you, Satomi-san. Thank you. And HJ Kim 121 says, I saw the music video of last year's California Sunshine and I thought it was so healing to see the nature. Was there a reason why you filmed the video in a desert?
Of course, because we wrote the song in the desert. We wrote the whole album, whole EP, out in the Joshua Tree National Park,
Wow.
in the Mojave Desert. So that's literally that's during the songwriting process.
Wow.
We filmed everything, and it's more like a documentary than a music video that is like choreographed or arranged in any way. That's how we were at the time.
Oh.
So, yeah, there we go. By the beach.
Oh.
Just looking at the sunset and doing some yoga.
Wow, do you do yoga on a
Yeah.
daily basis?
I try.
Aha.
I try to practice Ashtanga every day,
Wow.
but not every day, obviously. Yeah.
And I saw your interviews over the weekend, and I found a really interesting question that I want to ask you guys again.
Okay.
So, if your band was left in a desert, who do you think will survive the most?
Oh,
The survival.
I
in
remember
the
that
desert.
question.
Yeah, that was
but I don't
fun.
remember the answer.
And then you guys pointed towards each other. And nobody
Right.
pointed to Bumsun, and you were like, oh, wait, I don't know. So I remember that.
Who was? I mean,
There was 1 or 2 members that, many members, I think it was Noogi.
범선 chose 지훈.
oh, did I?
Somebody
Yeah.
who likes to go camping.
Oh, yeah, 딸기.
Ah, 딸기.
딸기 is a
Ah, 딸기.
is a
Oh,
camper.
제일
I
많이.
chose 딸기.
Yeah,
Noogi, do you remember that interview?
Yeah.
The question was,
Yeah.
I thought that was an interesting question.
Yeah, I mean, we're both of us were not going to be able to survive. I think. Yeah.
But if you go together, maybe, as a band.
Yeah. Well, together we'll find a way.
Yeah.
We'll survive. But 2 of us, probably not.
You have to bring Taigi with you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to the beginning. So as you mentioned earlier, the band 양반들 or Yangbans was originally called 전범선과 양반들, but the name has since been changed to just 양반들, along with
Right.
some member changes, right? So what led
Yes.
to these changes aside from the military service?
Well, the biggest thing is that during my 20s, my ego used to be bigger. And I used to insist that my name come before the band. But now I'm in my 30s now, and it's not important anymore. I just want harmony.
Right.
And I didn't want the members to leave anymore.
Oh.
Because all my old original 양반들 within 전범선과 양반들, they all left when I joined the military, which is understandable.
Right.
But this guy came in right away, and then he waited for me for 2 years.
Oh,
And-
Noogi.
Yeah,
So sweet of
he's
you.
still here with me.
Yeah, still together.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think part of the reason is because like I wanted everyone to be
In harmony.
equal and harmony in terms of creative process and
Oh,
taking ownership.
that's
and
nice.
and I also wanted to be a 양반. I was the only one that was not 양반. I was yeah. So that's what changed.
So Noogi, you were later member, a new member, right?
Well, I mean, It's been 8 years. So.
Yeah, but how did you guys meet, Bumsun and Noogi?
My friend Jihun was joining the 전범선과 양반들 first,
Yeah.
and the bassist left, so Jihun recommended me, so I joined.
Everyone else in the band, except me and Hak, they all went to the same high school. They all went to the same music high school.
Wow.
So they've been friends for more than 10 years.
Oh.
So, yeah, so like one brought the other and one brought the other, and now it's just their high school band, basically.
Interesting. All right, and I heard that a few years ago, Bumsun, you had another job consulting high school students wanting to study abroad. Wow, do you still do that?
No, no. I mean, I used to teach, like SAT,
Wow.
AP.
Was it more like a part-time job?
Oh, I mean, it was briefly my full-time job after college because I wanted to make music. I needed money, so I had to teach kids who wanted to go to Ivy League and stuff. But yeah, it's good money. But it's soul-sucking, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been doing that for 10 years. So.
But you, what about your other members? Do other members have side gigs as well, or used to do side
They do music.
gigs?
Yeah,
Just music.
Yeah, I play bass for a few singers.
They do all the big name K-pop artists.
Can
for
you
money.
name a few that we might know for money?
There were many.
Too many to mention.
Yeah, too many.
All right.
Yeah.
So we call it like 엔잠러, right? Doing having many
Yeah.
different jobs. Like you, Bumsun, you also write books.
Yeah, I write books.
You also translate books.
I have translated books.
Wow.
I write columns in newspapers. I have a bookshop.
You have a bookshop?
I have a bookshop in Haebangchon.
Wow.
Yeah, we run a life club in Haebangchon too. I'm involved with an animal rights group, a vegan group.
Vegan. So your books are about...
A lot of them are about
Vegan.
animal rights, climate change, environmental issues. My most recent one is about AI ethics and the metaverse.
You know, you remind me of Julian. Do you know
He's
Julian?
a good friend of mine. Yeah, he was here, right?
He was here.
Yeah,
He's my 대표님.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
I'm under his company, Wave
I saw
Entertainment.
that. I saw that.
And
So-
he's a vegan. He has his own cafe, just like you.
I was there yesterday.
A bookshop. You
Yeah.
were there yesterday. I feel like I've seen your book in his cafe.
Yes, he has my books.
Oh my goodness.
He does everything I'm doing too. He has his own label or like
Label,
entertainment
yeah.
company. He has his own
cafe.
cafe. He's a DJ. He has his own club.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a hyung.
Interesting. Wow, Julian.
He lives in Itaewon.
He does. Yeah. The No shop.
Yeah, I didn't remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's true.
So you were there yesterday. Wow.
I go there regularly to get my shampoos filled up. You should check out his place, like a zero waste vegan shop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many things to buy. So many things to shop there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh well, that's a fun fact, a news.
It is.
새로운 소식 for me. All right, let's listen to some more song by 양반들. First up is In a Dream, also off of their latest album, followed by 흐름, Flow off of their 2022 EP, 바람과 흐름. We just heard 흐름, Flow by 양반들, and In a Dream before that. All right, so taking a look at some comments. 체리 죽을래 says, most people struggle doing just one job. 와, 대단해요. Oh.
I struggle doing many jobs.
And Johnny says, there's a groovy bass line. Does Noogi want to talk about his tattoos? Noogi?
My favorite one is this too. And this is about balance.
Balance.
And this is about relationship.
Can they see it?
Show it to our audience. So it's balance with that's you holding an umbrella on standing on a rope, and the one on the left has flowers.
This is all hands express like the flowers. And can you tell 과유불급 in English?
과유불급? Too much is not
Too difficult.
과유불급.
과유불급.
Too much is
Moderation is key.
Yeah, that'd be a good
Moderation
way
is key. I see. What about the one on your left arm? Yeah. That.
at the time I was really exhausted every time, so I really wanted to break. That's all.
Oh, you want to take a break.
Yes.
So
Just
it's you
taking a break.
relaxing, sitting
Yes.
down, relaxing. I see.
It's the first time I'm seeing this.
Really? Oh, at first I thought it was some kind of kick, like 발차기, is it? But then looking closely, it's actually
Just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling. All right. And Johnny also wants to know. We're also curious about your MBTIs.
Oh.
Or does Johnny want to know? Oh, this wasn't Johnny's message. But yeah, we're curious
MBTI.
about your MBTI.
What are you?
Noogi.
ENFJ.
ENFJ. I thought you were an I, but E.
He's E in Korean. He's I in English.
Right, because you have different personalities when you speak in different languages. Yes. What was it?
FJ.
FJ. Oh, what about Bumsun?
I'm ENTP. Why are you laughing?
Completely opposite of me. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm ISFJ.
Wow. Like,
Yeah.
actually,
Completely opposite. You're the same as my husband. Opposite.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a strong F, so I feel you, Noogi. FJ. Yeah.
ISFJ.
ISFJ, yes. And Taipei Warren says AI ethics.
Oh, about the book. Yeah. What about AI ethics? That's a question?
Yes. Do you want to
AI
talk
ethics?
about your book a little more?
Oh, I mean, our book is called 기계살림.
기계살림?
기계살림, which is a neologism, I guess. It's this idea that AI is basically our children, children of humanity.
Yeah.
And we're creating them and raising them, but we use them as tools and slaves. So it was an extension of my sort of ideas about human treatment of animals, like how we treat non-human beings.
Yeah.
But I was pretty shocked when ChatGPT I was pretty shocked when AI began to express its feelings or its ideas.
Yeah.
And so I just started to think about how we should treat them. But yeah, for more, you should check out my book,
Yes. And it's called, once again,
기계살림.
기계살림.
Yeah, it's in Korean though.
There's only the Korean version for now.
Yes, yeah.
All right, and as Korean musicians, do you also listen to K-pop music?
Of course, I listen to Wonder Girls all the time.
Thank you.
I'm seriously though. Like when I was in high school, I would listen to it all the time.
Thanks.
It's an honor.
Oh, it's an honor for me too. So, do you have a favorite K-pop artist? Like the latest K-pop artist?
Do you have any favorite K-pop artists?
For me, I just listen to my friends' music like Dama or George or 공중도둑.
공중도둑 isn't your friend.
I want to be friend.
As a band, we've been listening to 공중도둑 quite a lot, like Mid-Air Thief. His music is amazing, but he's not really active.
I see.
Yeah, he's kind of mysterious guy. Yeah.
Hopefully, you could collaborate with them someday.
Yeah, we really want to. I really want to.
Oh.
You should give a message to 공중도둑.
Yeah.
언젠가 한번 만나주세요.
Yes.
감사합니다.
이 파일 이제 보내주세요. All right. So, what are you up to next? Do you have any performances or concerts coming up?
We had our showcase last week. We have a concert called Hyerim coming up this weekend.
Oh.
We're playing a 2-day small gathering by the beach in Gosong. It's at a surf shop.
Oh, I hope the weather is going to be nice that day.
Yes, I hope.
Yeah.
I hope.
All right. Well, it's already time to say goodbye. So thank you so much for coming and for sharing your good vibes with us today. Have a wonderful day. And
you.
thank you and bye-bye.
Bye.
Right, we're going to say goodbye to